Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. Special episode, especially for all the new people that are joining the channel. We will explain in a few seconds what we are talking about today. But first of all, I want to welcome again, after so long time, my great friend Mo El Shahali El Tactico. How are you, Mo?
Excellent. I'm doing great. How are you, Giuseppe?
I'm doing amazingly well. It's like about to be 4 a.m. in the morning, but we have full of passion, at my time at least, full of passion for that new game, Juventus Sampdoria. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
guys,
me
if
neither.
you want to follow Mo, it's here on Twitter at Chehali. Don't hesitate. Tell me, Mo, what are your expectations for the first game? Because we have a lot to cover.
It's going to be a big surprise. The only indication we have is that friendly against Novara, who's like not a big team. So I'm super excited. I want to watch. I want to see what's this new Juventus. I can't wait. It's amazing. I'm really excited. I'm like a little kid who wants to watch the game. I'm like just thinking about it all the time. So
For the people that join, we have on this video special thing that we cover, and it's always the same format. So we start with expected 11, not always easy, and especially this time because it's a new Juventus under Pirlo. We will go through the strength, the weaknesses, and the opportunities we have. We will go through the danger, the most dangerous man that the opponent teams have, and then we go through a little small prediction time. So that's what we do. This is all organized by my friend Mo. He's doing everything. He's analyzing not only Juve but also the opponent. It's a big work, and that's why I'm really thankful for that. Thank you, Mo. So we start immediately without any waiting. We start with
yeah,
the
absolutely.
launch of Serie A, actually.
Yeah. So, welcome everyone to this new and super exciting season. Let's get the 10th. I can't wait for it.
Here we are.
Perfect. So, that was the last standing from last season. And we see where Juventus are champions, of course, and Sampdoria wasn't that great, not very far from relegation. And their coach is Ranieri, it's the same team. So I'm not expecting a lot of changes between the last Sampdoria and this Sampdoria.
Conceded a lot of goal and 65. That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, and scored very little. Okay,
I'm
so
excited about this one.
how we're gonna play? How is Pirlo gonna play? Everyone is like scratching their head. They're not sure. Everyone is saying 3-5-2. I agree because we don't have any forwards right now. We only have Kulusevski, Ronaldo. You can count Douglas Costa maybe. So we're gonna play 3-5-2. Defense is gonna be like in the friendly Chiellini, Bonucci, Danilo. Danilo is not a real defender, but Pirlo likes those types of players in defense, so he can play the ball up, do passing, and start on the tactics basically. Cuadrado, Pellegrini, we know Sandro is injured, so let's see how long it's going to be. I hear a month at least. So Pellegrini is going to be a key player. We're going to see how he's going to play in the big league right now. Midfield, this is the big question. I've seen a lot of combinations. This is my opinion. I believe it's going to be Rabiot, Bentancur, McKennie. A lot of people, a lot of journalists are predicting Ramsey to be there to link up with Ronaldo and Kulusevski. We'll see. I think McKennie played really well in the friendly, and I expect him to start.
What about the opponents, Mo?
Yeah. So, again, same team as last season. Very few changes. They didn't buy a lot. They sold one player, bought a couple. But it's almost exactly a copy paste from last season. 4-4-2. You have Quagliarella there, Bonazzoli, and the key players will be Yankto and De Paoli, and just supporting them is Thorsby and Ekdal. We know really well Ekdal and Audero from they played with Juventus at some point.
You think they are stronger or weaker as last season, Mo?
The same. I would say exactly the same. Nothing changed much. They still the same. They play the same way through the sides. We're gonna look more into details about that. They focus a lot on passing to Quagliarella. He's their key man. So let's look at their strength, and we're gonna talk about their weakness as well.
So we show now the strengths of Sampdoria. Let's go for it. Boom.
Yeah, so this is the last game. We won 2-0, and we won the Scudetto, if you remember well.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah. So we see, again, they're attacking on the side. Sandro, he's by himself against 3 players. They like to create those spaces on the side. So you see Leris, the right back going all the way up and finding space. And you see in the box there's only Quagliarella and Yankto. So Yankto is by himself over there. Quadrado is not on him. Bernardeschi as well. So there is some space in the back. And then Leris manages to cross because Sandro was far. And Quagliarella, between De Ligt and Quadrado, was able to receive the ball. He shot it with his head, but luckily Chesney stopped it. So this is really dangerous. Even though you have players like De Ligt and Quadrado, Quagliarella, if you give him an inch of space, he can score. And not only like those kind of headers, but like amazing and crazy goals.
He made a really beautiful save that day. I remember Chesney.
Yeah.
Now we have a second strength from Sampdoria. Yeah. I let you show it.
Sure. So here again, same thing. They focus a lot on pressuring and trying to get the ball. We showed that one during the last video, but I wanted to highlight it again because it's very important, and I'll tell you why later. So you see Egdal finding space and providing a key pass to Yankto. And you see Bonazzoli, he knows exactly what to do. He's going between the defenders. And Yankto, he provides a long pass in the box. Bonazzoli is there and scores a really nice goal. So this is going to be their strength. They're going to focus a lot on that. They're going to try to attack us on the sides, especially that we're going to have Quadrado and Pellegrini going up. So this is, and they're aware of that. So this is where they're going to focus a lot. Their strength.
We'll also analyze Juve.
Yes. So instead of looking at their weakness, because we know their weakness is their defense. They're not really strong defensively. So we know that once Juventus put a lot of players there, we can score easily. So let's look at it. Let's look at how Juventus will play instead of looking at their weakness.
I'm curious. I'm really curious.
So this is from the friendly. You see here you have Alexandro, Ramsey, McKinney, Ronaldo, Kulusevski. They're all going up as a block. Ramsey is opening up for Alexandro. Alexandro provides him the pass, and McKinney is also there to provide him a second option. So Ramsey takes the ball, and look at how many options he has. He can pass it back to Alexandro, pass it to McKinney, or pass it to Kulusevski. Another important thing here that we have to look at is look how many players are inside the box. Kulusevski, Ronaldo, Quadrado, this line. We didn't see that. Sorry.
That's the first thing I saw immediately versus last year. Remember how many times did we talk about the fact of having players in the box? We saw a lot of opponents that their weaknesses was when they were attacked and when they had a lot of people in the box. We said it so many times and we were never able to do it, to amplify that presence. And here immediately with, okay, it was Novara, a third division team, we understand, but you see immediately the intention of Pirlo is going with a lot of people in that box. So
absolutely. So he focuses a lot on occupying space, on providing options to the player, many options. And look, after a few seconds, there is another person there. Can you spot him?
Rabiot.
Rabiot, look, Rabiot is there as well. So Rabiot joined. Danilo is not far. This is it. This is what we're waiting for. Like all this push of players inside the box.
So the difference here is you have Alexandra Ramsey, McKennie, and then you have the three other ones, and then the next picture you really see. And how many seconds? 8 seconds later.
6 seconds. Yeah. 6
You have
seconds, and you have Rabiot inside the box, though, providing another option.
That's another one?
No, now this is potential weakness of Juventus that Sampdoria could benefit from. So here we have Chiellini passing the ball. You have Rabiot providing, support there. He's free, but still Chiellini decided to pass it up front, and the Novara player cuts it. So now it's a counter. And right away there is a pass to another Novara player, but look at the spaces that's there. You have Chiellini, Bonucci, Danilo going back, but you don't have any fullbacks. They're not there at all.
Because they were all up.
They were all up, exactly. Juventus was attacking just a few seconds before. And then again, you see space opening up on both sides. You have another Novara player running here. Danilo, he's in the middle. He doesn't necessarily see him. He's looking at the ball. And then the other Novara player who received the ball is not very experienced, so he just passed it in the box, so Chiellini was able to clear it. But if he was a good player, he would see that there is one that's on the other side that's free completely. So it only takes a long pass, and boom, that player is by himself. So we have to really, really watch out from that. Counters and the sides.
You believe that Chiellini will be a lot in charge of constricting and building the action, because they did it twice, if I remember well, in that first half. You had that one that you showed, and a bit before where it was building, and again I saw the same difficulty. So I believe it will be more Bonucci to start the action, and in a later stadium when De Ligt is back, De Ligt will also support on that. But it's really dangerous, huh? So I prefer Chiellini to play on the flanks and on the wings than more in the middle, because that's super dangerous.
So that's what Pirlo has to watch out for.
Pirlo, the beautiful man, huh? Right?
So yeah, who is the person to watch during this game? We can say Quagliarella, all that from the opponent, but what we're gonna really watch is Pirlo. Look at that. That's his picture, his first picture as coach during a game, a Juve game. Beautiful.
Here we are. It's beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
This is Juventus.
Not especially the man, huh? But the aura, the presence, he was smiling on the pitch, huh? He smiled more as a coach than in 3 years as player at Juventus. Crazy thing.
Yeah, he loves it. And Kulusevski just said something today really interesting. He said Pirlo doesn't talk a lot. He lets you play. He gives you freedom. He just gives you a few pointers, but he lets you like express yourself. And Kulusevski is super happy about that. We went from like someone who's very tactical and he wants exactly the players to play his way, to another one who gives liberty and freedom and let the play flow. So this is a complete change of mentality.
I believe also. You know, we were talking a lot about having that experience or not, all those things. and now it changed with Pirlo. It changed a lot because it's his first thing, but what we already see, it's already quite beautiful. And I'm not speaking about the game. I'm
Yeah.
speaking about the management. I speak about the relation with the players, with positivity, with the smiles, with people that really want to, and that's a big difference. I expecting a lot of pressure. I expect a totally different first game. I thought with Luca Monblano, I don't know if you were able to see, and one of the things that he's expecting and I'm expecting is maybe that first Juventus Parma, where the players had really, they really wanted to, they had that motivation,
Yeah.
and maybe he will be able to do it. And that was what we were lacking last year. So,
Absolutely.
you know me, you know that I'm never doing prediction. People that are new and that just joined the channel, I never do prediction. Why? Because we always lose. So I will just shut up. But you are the man for the prediction, Mo. Tell me, what do you think?
3-1.
We will concede a goal?
We will concede 1 goal. Yeah. We're
Who
still
is
not 100% ready for the 3-5-2 again. So I'm expecting at least 1 goal. Hopefully not, but we're going to score a lot as well.
Do you think, who do you think will be the first official scorer of the season for Juve?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say Kulusevski.
I see a midfielder scoring a goal. That should be, the poetic part, the beautiful part. Pirlo coming back. We lacked a lot, and we missed a lot of midfield goals last year. We had nearly not. I see a midfielder score. I don't know which one because we don't know if Arthur will play or McKennie, or we don't know yet. If I go through your prediction, but seeing a midfielder score the first goal, that should be beautiful. Mo,
Absolutely.
I don't know if you have something else to say. I enjoyed it again, even if it's now a bit more than 4 o'clock in the morning. I love it. I will go back to sleep now. Thank you, Mo, and I leave you the last word. Close the channel.
Sure. So thank you, everyone. And I hope you're going to enjoy this season with us. It's going to be super exciting. Follow this guy. This guy is really important. He's doing some amazing work for us. Thank you very much, Giuseppe, for everything. And thank you all for watching. And let's do it.